how difficult it is to manage large-scale teams, or what are the techniques or different methodologies you use to, distribute the communication and collaboration? From our experience, we work rather with contractors and smaller scale projects, but when it comes to large scale projects and large scale teams, so can you a little bit explain how difficult it is to manage large scale teams, or what are the techniques or different methodologies you use to, distribute the communication and collaboration?
Yeah. I would say that first, when I moved here to the US a bit more than 3 years ago, of course, that's a bit overwhelming. You have so many staff scattered in so many different offices, more than 100 offices across the US. And that's kind of a challenge to know where you stand. So we really started by doing kind of a capabilities matrix to be able to run that gap analysis and to see where we stand today. It was important to have an idea of, how many people are good at using some BIM authoring softwares, how many people could do BIM coordination or BIM management, how many client-facing people are good enough to speak about BIM to clients externally. Can we trust them? Can we trust the message they deliver? So that took some time to really go around those main teams, and traveling quite a lot at that time to meet the people and to try to get a sense of where we stand. And to be honest with you, I think that's the case on most of the big corporations, is that you have some pockets of excellence here and there. You have some offices that are really good because they have experience with it. They have done some BIM projects in the past, and sometimes the rest of the country is not that mature. So then the challenge is really to create a community and to connect those people together and to create some bonds and to create some network and to help people create a network. And as you said, sitting on the corporate level, you sit back and you are not in any business. So then it gives you the flexibility to speak to anyone within the company and then to say, oh, you're looking for something, some advice on that front. Maybe you should connect with this person in Florida, even if you sit in Texas, because you will be able to, help each other, even if you do not sit in the same team, on a daily basis. And we do not have, as you said, a BIM team. I think BIM is here to break those silos that the construction industry has for years. So if we create a BIM team, we will just create another silo. So that will be just nonsense. So it's really important for me to just say, okay, you have your designers, you have your team who are working very well in CAD and before that in a paper-based environment. And what we do is just upskill your people, and we just upskill them with the right skills depending on their role on the project. So it's super important to have, I think for me, that capability matrix, that gap analysis, and then to have a common framework when it comes to roles and responsibilities, to know where, who should be trained to what skills, soft skills and hard skills, depending on their role on projects.
Absolutely. I mean, you just, as I said, when you have at a corporate level, you explain it how, beneficial it becomes to the entire corporate. Especially if you don't have BIM managers at the corporate level, then the decision-taking process is so much different and expectations are so much unrealistic and different, and they don't really focus on getting the maximum value from the BIM side. So here it is, you just expressed how important it is to bring a BIM manager at a corporate level, at the business level, so to bring more value to the business. If you like this video and more videos like this, subscribe to our channel because there will be many more. And don't forget to turn your notification bell on.